it was a situation where you did some work with Alpha Mega.
Yeah.
Was it Alpha Mega ATL or was it Alpha Mega?
It was just Alpha Mega at the time, but like Alpha Mega, I ain't gonna lie, like when I was moving around with dude, he had a lot of respect in the street and a lot of people that said things about him. Me knowing him and how he was, they wouldn't have said that a few years back, you feel me? So I do know for a fact that a lot of people was using dude as muscle, and it was cool as long as he could stand in the way of something for you, or you know what I'm saying, like come to bat for. But I felt like a lot of people deserted him when he went through his little trials and tribulations, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, what I did end up working with him though, he ended up putting me on with Outlaws. So I ended up doing a couple songs with them. The guy who used to play bass on a lot of Tupac songs, Shorty B. I met him through Alpha Mega. So it's like, yeah, you know, like just bumping into the right people and just having a clean face, you always end up in rooms, you know what I'm saying, that you end up with some big people.
Whatever happened to do?
He came home recently. He been on, yeah, he had did some time. He actually had did a bunch of Fed time before he became popular. You know what I'm saying? So like he was already doing the street shit in Atlanta, and that's for my era, you know what I'm saying? So when I moved up there, that was one of the people I know that was like well noted in the street that could make some moves for you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah.
Man who shot up tour buses belonging to rapper Lil Wayne pleaded guilty and accepted a 10-year prison sentence.
Peewee Roscoe, you did some work with him as well? Or?
Man, just Peewee just been around so long since a kid, bro, and like even around them BMF days when I was first moving to Atlanta, you know, we might be at an all-night session in Peewee 10. You know what I'm saying? We don't know where he going home to, but we finna give you a ride to whatever area.
He was 10 years old.
He was 10 years old. For sure, like 10.
Hanging out with grown men.
Grown men, that's how I knew him. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he always just been outside, you know, so to speak. And so I can remember a few times us dropping him off, just drop me off over here and we just put him out. We don't know where he going, but like, Pee-wee gonna be right back outside tomorrow with the grown. You know what I'm saying?
Why was that? He didn't have much supervision? Why was that?
I don't know what his situation was, bro, but you know, some people just be outside so long, even like Marlo Mike, you know what I'm saying? Like, Marlo was outside young, you know, and so a lot of these cats be outside young. And so when
what was his background? What was his background though, Marlo Mike? Why was he able to just be out like that?
Man, Marlo come from good people, but the financials wasn't always there in the home. You feel what I'm saying? So that'll make a feel like, shit, I gotta do what I gotta do. Like, fuck what you talking about, go, shit, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? So
he got a background, his background, like his family is known for that? Like,
nah, man, his family really just laid back, cool, you know what I'm saying? Like his mom and stuff, they good people. Yeah. They just, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Like, I feel like circumstances put people in certain situations. Because a lot of people don't know, like Marlo probably jumped off the porch at 12, maybe. Yeah. And when that Katrina shit happened, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of, like, when people came down from Katrina, you know, like, you know, it was kind of kicking the doors and everywhere they went. But like when they came to DR, it was like people was bumping heads, you know what I'm saying? And like at 12, I know for sure he, you know,
say, bro,
he jumped off the porch. You know?
Damn, when you say jump off the porch, we was doing wild shit. Like
when I say jumped off the porch, that means when it first came out, if you know what I'm saying. Like I'm out here. Like, this is what I'm doing.
Two buses belonging to the entourage for rapper Lil Wayne came under gunfire. Prosecutors say a simmering rap feud and gang tensions led to...
Peewee Roscoe really that was off the porch. He was associated with Thug. So they were saying, you know, he had something to do with the bus shit. That's just a little... That's part of Atlanta history. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's Bankhead, whether it's Zone 3, you know, and me knowing all the cats up there, like me spending time on Cleveland Ave, my name became good in that area, you feel me? And it's just, you know, certain got history over there and respected. And it ain't for no reason, put it like that, you know?
Cleveland Ave, that's a YSL, isn't it?
Yeah.
Were you around at that time when it was forming and it was formed together?
I was on Cleveland for 5 years, and then they had a mural of Free Young Thug, and then next to that, they had my name, and I ain't even asked nobody to do that. But that's the level of respect I had in that section. And I'm way from South Baton Rouge.
I said, bro, you spoke about Thug earlier and being on Cleveland. Any history with Thug? You know Thug?
Thug wanted to come to my spot, but I didn't have the ownership of the parking lot next to it. He wanted to hide his cars, and I didn't have no private park. That's the only thing stopped him from coming in that motherfucker.
And when you say coming in, I mean working?
Yeah, coming in there working. Yeah, he wanted to be able to park his cars in that little gate next to the building I had, and we ain't on that gate.
say if you had to explain this character, and you see a lot of things that happen in Thug's history, from him wearing a dress to him fucking with Birdman, having close friends that turn opposite and all this crazy stuff, right? But if you had to explain Thug's character and who he is to the world that somebody never heard of him, I mean, how would you explain it? Who is he?
Stand up, man, like they respect him over there and they got a lot of love for him, you know what I'm saying? And man, you ain't gonna get that being a flaw, you know what I'm saying? So even the barbershop, like every time I go to Atlanta, shout out Cleveland now, barbershop, all my people up in there, Tick, Mike, you know what I'm saying, Ali, Mr. Paul, all them boys, you know what I'm saying? Like, they really impact the community. See, at the barbershop, they don't call him Thug, they call him Lil Jeff. Because Big Jeff still come to the barbershop every weekend. You feel me? So it's a community thing.
Totally different. Damn. When you heard what he was going through, what was going through your mind? Were you kind of like on his side? Or kind of like, damn,
Nah, man. I seen how together them boys was, how much love they had for each other on that side of town. So I always thought it was fucked up how when shit hit the fan, they start switching up on him. You know what I'm saying? Them used to be the main people up under him and want to, you know what I'm saying, benefit from being around him. But then when it's time to hold it down, then everybody got their own version of what keeping it real was. And a lot of people jumped out the window and try to save themselves, not knowing that really they setting you up and they giving you 15 years probation. If you get a fucking traffic ticket, you going to jail. If you know what I'm saying, get caught with a gram, you going to jail. It's really to set you up for later because they feel like you can't walk that line anyway. So now you finna be in the system. You finna be paying them and doing time, paying them and doing time. And it's really it's a business to them. And it's so flawed. That's why the case lasted so long, because they had to keep changing judges and keep recusing judges and changing the policies and throwing the lawyer in jail. It was a shit show. So if they'll waste taxpayer dollars doing all that over a rapper, it's just go to show you how many other people that they have sunk over the years that don't have enough money to buy a high-powered lawyer. Because that's the only way I ain't in jail, because I had the means. So a lot of people that go in court that may not have even done it, if they can't afford righteous representation of a higher stature, then that means your ass going to jail and you ain't even done it. So how is the system just? It's about money and finances and capital.
What's you guys' relationship today? You guys talk?
Oh no, I haven't spoken to him.
What is he going through right now, actually?
I think they won't even allow him in Atlanta right now, unless it's like some emergency situation. But that's part of the stipulation from what I've seen.
Does he have to stay offline? Because I haven't seen anything online about him.
I don't know about that. I just think they mentioned something about the type of music, lyrics he can't say, certain shit like that, but we'll see.
Fuck the fame, that's on me. Like a dyke to strap on me. Play it big catastrophe. Call somebody atrophy. Niggas say you ought to make them hoes throw roses at your feet.
We're a family, bro. Solo Mafia, you know what I'm saying? And it don't be just
Solo Mafia.
Solo Mafia. It don't just be about music, bro. Strategies on living outstanding. That's solo. Strategies on living outstanding. Saying Mafia, motivated to acquire finances, intelligence, and alliances. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, we doing that right now. Everything positive. We trying to get programs going with the kids. That's why I came back home from Atlanta, because I was impacting their community and being embraced by their community. I felt like I could do the same thing where I'm from. So I felt like, boom, let me come home and try to get some shit going.
It's necessary
because I see what's working up here. Let me try to come home and help our youth down here. You know what I'm saying? So as far as trying to teach them how to do music or doing it on their own, I want to do all that, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One more thing, man. I just won in court the custody of my kids after all these years fighting for that shit, bro. I want to tell whoever going through something like that, bro, if you ain't been able to see your kids and all that, man, fight for them, bro, because that's what they want you to do. They want you to get discouraged. They want you to stop coming after your kids, man. Do what's best. Set up something for them and make sure you leave them something. Make sure you spend time with them, because it ain't always about the money. Make sure you in their life and make sure you the influence that they need, and make sure you are to them what you needed while you was growing up, because that's all I am to my kids. They sitting in the truck right now chilling, waiting on me to finish the interview. I had my baby in the last time we interviewed, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm about, bro. And we are about growth, and you know what I'm saying, just developing into something bigger and just living at our highest power, you know what I'm saying, on all frequencies, receiving all the positivity, receiving all the blessings that God got for us, even the lessons that's supposed to teach us something or correct our course. Man, we embrace it all, you feel me? So that's what it is.